Tell me, a real hard battle out there, but we leave just about with a very narrow victory. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, a tough one. We said during the week it would be a tough place to come. They're scrapping for their lives here, and we knew it would be a tough game, especially up front, and played into the wind first half. And I thought we actually played quite well into the wind, but we just couldn't hold on to the ball. But to come away with the win is pleasing, but credit to Rotherham, they really, dug deep today and gave us a tough game there.
Yeah, it wasn't just quite clicking there, particularly in that second half as we chased the bonus point. There were a few drop passes, etc. A little bit rusty, perhaps?
Yeah, really rusty, I think. I think it was a story of our day that we just couldn't, when we put the phases together, we looked good, but then, especially when we came to 22, we just coughed up the ball way too easy. So, as I said, we leave with the 4 points, but plenty to work on when we come back from the break.
Yeah, let's look back at the game. A great start. Harry Casson bundling over after about 5 minutes or so, but just failed to build on that in the first half as well.
That's right. Yeah, just struggled to get momentum, and that just all came back to us turning the ball over. So we never really kept it for phases and build momentum and put the phases together. So. Yeah, a bit tough. We went into half time, there was no panic stations, and we thought we got the win second half, things would come together, but unfortunately it just wasn't our day today, so good to grind out a win though.
A superb try from Will Harries right on the half time just to edge us back in front as well. That gave us a big sigh of relief going into the break, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought he actually had a fantastic day. We were always making yards down the edge there, so it was nice to try and carry a bit of momentum into half time, but just a bit of a shame we didn't pick up afterwards.
Yeah, that penalty from Pete Lydon at the end just edging us slightly ahead. Again, a bit of a sigh of relief. It was a good result in the end. Let's give credit to Rotherham as well. They really fronted up this afternoon.
Yeah, they really did. They really fronted up. It made it a really tough game, and credit to them. They've got a losing bonus point there, and they might have got more. So credit to Rotherham, and all the best to those boys for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and we obviously chased the try bonus point at the end. Didn't quite get it, but it certainly wasn't through lack of effort. We were pounding away at the line right in those in the closing stages.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I think the effort today was there. We lacked a bit of energy, but there was loads of effort. But just when you cough up the ball that much, it's just it's never going to go for us. But shame not to get the bonus point, but we're happy to get the win because that was a really tough day out there.
Yeah, we've had this a couple of times this season where we've kind of been in the huddle, not hugely satisfied, but I guess it can be seen as a positive, the fact that we've got the win, and again, we're just not hugely satisfied with the performance as well.
That's right. I think it says a lot about the group, a lot about the club. We want to be better. The last 2 weeks we put 140 points on the board, and we're not going to be able to do that every week. So sometimes you've got to win ugly, and to come away to a place like Rotherham, everyone knows it's a tough place to come, and we came away and we got the points. So I think that's a sign of where we're going. I think maybe last year we might have, people were saying we might have, lost that game at the end there, but the boys dug deep and happy to come away with the points.
And just finally now, that's 9 games they've done in the season, 8 wins, so a fantastic start as we head into a break.
Yeah, tough pre-season, a tough first 9 weeks, so a week off would be nice. The boys got a few days off to spend with the family and stuff, and then back into it after the break.
Well done today. Cod, it's a very narrow victory in the end here at Clifton Lane. How would you assess that this afternoon?
I think you've got to look at it 2 ways. I think if you look at it in terms of the context of after 7 games with 6 wins and a very narrow loss to Bristol, I think it's an outstanding effort. I think today was always going to be tough conditions, and we didn't play at our best, but at the end of the day we got 4 points, and the boys deserve a well-earned break.
Yep, obviously in the last couple of matches we've had some very comprehensive wins, so was it quite nice to see your players kind of really dock it out and grind out a victory as well?
In one sense, yes. The question I'd say to you is how we got ourselves in that position. I think the first 20 minutes we had a huge amount of possession, had scoring opportunities, didn't take them, and we've set a week when you're playing against a team that's fighting for their lives. If you give them energy, they stay in the game, and you've got to give massive credit to Rotherham. They did that.
Yeah, I know Rotherham's obviously a place you've spent time before, but fair play to them. They really fronted up this afternoon, made it very difficult for us.
Yeah, like I said to the boys all week, it's a place I've got really close to my heart. Yeah. It's a great club, a lot of good people here, and the one thing they've got is a huge amount of pride and a huge amount of effort. And, you saw that today, and they deserve to get something out of the game.
In terms of work-ons, perhaps we weren't terribly clinical with our chances this afternoon?
I think we were way off in a number of areas. I think that being one of them, but as I said, I don't want to be too hard on the boys. They've put a huge amount of work in. It's been a tremendous start to the season, and I just think it's a real sort of keep the feet on the ground moment, that we know we're not going to be able to run the ball for every hour and score lovely tries every week, and as the weather gets more inclement, you've got to dig out these wins, whether they're pretty or not, and today was one of those. Yeah,
perhaps the first game of the season where they've been genuinely really tricky conditions, and it was certainly shown out there as well with a few kind of handling errors, etc.
Yeah, this game's all about momentum. I think at times we didn't respect the ball well enough today, and the swing can be very quick. For example, on one of the tries, we were down their 5 metre line, we turned the ball over, and within 5 seconds we're back up our own try line, and that's the that's the margins we just have to look at week to week.
Yeah, but a really tough week. Obviously, the trip to Connacht and then the England training and then this. So at the end of it, we've got 9 points out of 10 from the last 2 games, and can't complain with that, I guess.
Well, look, we're in a good place in the British and Irish Cup, which we'll revisit back in the end of November or December. And the boys have had a really positive start in the league, but as you saw today, there's still a huge ton of work on. So.
Yep, and just finally, obviously that's the end of the first block of matches, a well-earned week off for the players. Now, I guess you're delighted with how we started the season.
Yeah, absolutely. It's when you reflect, as I said, that's why sometimes you just have to park your emotion today and look at it as a whole. And if you look at it as a whole, if you'd offered that at the start of the year, you'd have ripped someone's hand off.